and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina and today we are continuing our Pokemon Sun and Moon booster box opening. We are on part 2 and this booster box was made possible by my awesome Patreon patron July. So we got some pretty good cards in the first round and we have 9 more booster packs in this opening. So I'll just go ahead and take these out and push the rest to the back. So now that we have gotten some duplicates, I will be going a little bit quicker through the cards, but making sure to stop on any we haven't seen before. So here we go. Here's our first one. And we are starting off today with a Yungoos, 70 HP, and a tackle for 10 and a bite for 20. We've actually not gotten a Yungoos yet, despite it being kind of like one of the base Alola starting Pokemon. So it says it's a loitering Pokemon, and with its sharp fangs, it will bite anything. It did not originally live in Alola, but was imported from another region. I wonder what that region was. On a cute little Rowlet. And the Cosmog, we've not gotten a Nebby before. This Cosmog has 60 HP, and its only attack here is Dust Gathering. Draw a card. It's a Nebula Pokemon, and its body is gaseous and frail. It slowly grows as it collects dust from the atmosphere. Next up is a Lillipup. Also a new one to our Sun and Moon opening. 60 HP, work up. During your next turn, this Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. And we have a bite for 20. It's a puppy Pokemon and aw, look at its cute eyes. Because it doesn't yelp, it's extremely popular with trainers who live in apartment buildings. I could use one of those. And we have a Wingull. I always thought this was a really cute design. Our reverse holo is Professor Kukui. Very, very shiny. We already have his non-reverse holo form, but looks cool this way anyway. I like that on the trainers it's a Pokeball as well. And our rare in this pack is a regular rare Masquerain. I really like the design of Surskit, it's just so cute and simple. This Masquerain has 90 HP, it's called an Eyeball Pokemon, and its attack here is Struggle Bug for 30. Move an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their benched Pokemon. Its wings and antennae don't cope well with moisture. After a rain, it faces sunward to dry off. You can see the eyes and nose and little mustache that it's trying to pretend like it is. Hence the mask. And a water energy. And Lydia, looking kind of stern. Herdier. We have gotten one of him before, but this was the first time we got a Lillipup. Whoops. And we have a Crushing Hammer. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's like a less reliable energy removal. And here we go. Hope you like the free online TCG codes. Okay, so no holo this go round, but what does Lunala have in store for us? So here we have our first Formantis of this booster box, 60 HP, and it is a Sickle Grass Pokemon. Synthesis is its first attack. Search your deck for a Leaf Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. We also have Leafage here for 20. They give off a sweet and refreshing scent. Cutiefly often gather near the tall grass where Formantis are hiding. Oh, Fomantis, not Formantis. Whoopsies. And here we have a super cute Surskit poking at some water that's dripping. It always looks like he's kind of blushing. I don't know if you thought about that. So 50 HP and a simple attack of Quick Attack for 10+. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. When this Pokemon senses danger, a sweet fluid oozes from the tip of its head. The taste of it disgusts bird Pokemon. And it's a pond skater Pokemon. Ooh, Growlithe. 80 HP, and look how cute he looks. Very cartoony style, but I like it. He's a puppy Pokemon who has a takedown attack which does 60 damage and it does 20 damage to itself. It's both clever and loyal, but if a stranger tries to invade its territory, it barks threateningly. And we have a Crab Brawler. Oh, and a Marini. We have not gotten a Marini so far, though we have gotten Corsola. You mean Marini. Stay away from the cute Corsola. This Marini has 60 HP and an attack called Poison Sting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. It doesn't do any damage, but over the turns, the poison will do the damage for it, I guess. It plunges the poison spike on its head into its prey. When the prey has weakened, Marini deals the finishing blow with its 10 tentacles. Aw, we have a reverse holo Torracat. Check that out. Woo! I really do like Torracat's design. I just wish they hadn't made her stand up in the final Evo, but that's okay. Oh, and next up, our regular rare Cloyster. We already have a reverse holo rare Cloyster, so a bit of a repeat. But I do like the attention paid to the background and how detailed this one is. And we have Steel Energy. Ooh, and a Brionne. Is it Brionne? Brionne? Not quite sure. But yeah, another one of this very cute kind of pastel style outlined in white. I really like how they did the wave where you can kind of see it across the card like that. I think that's really cool design. This Brionne has 90 HP, Wave Splash for 30, and Disarming Voice for 50. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. A skillful dancer, it creates a sequence of water balloons as it dances and briskly bombards its enemies. So now I think we have most of the starters except for Decidueye. I think we have everybody else, all the other evolutions. Oh, and a Krokorok. Very nice. This Krokorok has 90 HP and an attack called Knock Off. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand, as well as Darkness Fang for 60. They move in groups of a few individuals. A female is often the leader of the group, and the males will gather food. There's also Pelipper. As I mentioned before, a good mix of different generations. 100 HP. Courier, put one of your benched Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your hand, as well as Fly for 60. And I believe we've already gone through this one now that I'm reading it. Code card for you. Trying to strike the balance of, appreciating each card, but as we get further into the booster box, not getting too repetitive. So let me know if this is a good pacing. I know some people just kind of go straight through them and pull out the rares essentially on YouTube, so I'm definitely going to go slower than that just because that's my personal preference. So this pack starts off with a crocheted Poliwag. Look how cute. I always think it's interesting when they make like the physical Pokemon and then like take a picture. He's on some felt lily pads. This Poliwag has 60 HP, Water Gun for 10, and surprisingly Hydro Pump for 30 plus. It does 10 more damage times the number of water energy attached to this Pokemon. And it doesn't look like there's a limit, so wow. It's still not very good at walking. Its trainers should train this Pokemon to walk every day. Aw, that's cute. And then we have a Dewpider. So cute. And an Eevee. Stuffle, cute but dangerous. Aw, and just a very cute Litten. I like how he always looks kind of angry. We have a reverse hollow common Surskit. Oh, and a Crabominable as our regular rare. 140 HP, and he looks pretty tough. He's a woolly crab Pokemon with an attack Avalanche for 80. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance. As well as Ice Hammer for 140. Woo! It just throws punches indiscriminately. In times of desperation, it can lop off its own pincers and fire them like rockets. Oof. Leaf Energy. Double colorless energy, always useful. And a Pukumuku. Aw, they're so cute. But kind of creepy. I mean, innards out. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. He has 60 HP and is a Sea Cucumber Pokemon. Continuous Tumble is his attack here, 30 times. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. It lives in shallow seas, such as areas near a beach. It can eject its internal organs, which it uses to engulf its prey or battle enemies. we've got another Krokorok. So we're 3 boosters down. Not quite the best odds so far, but 6 more in this part. Come on, Primarina, give us something good. Looks like we'll be starting off with a Dewpider. Eevee. Oh, we got something good in here. Stuffle. Litten. Torkoal. Reverse Common Shelter. And for the main event, ooh, Gumshoos GX. Very nice. Check that out. So not only does it have like the diagonal hollow pattern, but there's like a diamond pattern with, of course, the texture that I like. That people get annoyed when I try to scratch. This Gumshoos GX has 210 HP. You do have to evolve it from Young Goose rather than it just being a basic like an EX. The ability here says, search the premises. Once during your turn before your attack, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. We also have Headbutt Bounce for 100, and Gumshoe Chance GX. This attack does 50 more damage times the number of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. You can't use more than 1 GX attack in a game. And when your Pokemon GX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. It's just so shiny and hollow. Wow, very nice. Good job, Primarina, for having a nice pack. Psychic Energy, Araquanid, an XP Share, and a Spinda will finish out this pack. Here you go. Here's the code card for this one, and now I need to change my camera's batteries. Okay, well, that was a good pack. Can we keep up the luck and maybe get a holo this go round? So far, we've only gotten the 1 holo. I mean, we've gotten some other good cards as well, but just 1 plain holo. Starting off this pack with a Togedemaru, Shelter, Makuhita, a Firo. Again, surprised it's a common, but okay. Grubbin, ooh, an Incineroar reverse rare. Now we do have the GX version, but this is really cool too. This Incineroar has 160 HP, and a Fire Fang is the attack here, 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. We also have Darkest Lariat, 100 times 2. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. This Pokemon has a Violent, Selfish disposition. If it's not in the mood to listen, it will ignore its trainer's orders with complete nonchalance. Just like a cat, huh? Well, hard to argue with a reverse holo rare starter. But I'll totally take a holo Dragonite. Oh, wow. This holo pattern is so cool. Very wavy and islandy. Ooh. I just can't stop staring at the holo. And I think it's that combined with the light, my camera is having a hard time knowing where to focus. This Dragonite has 160 HP, an attack here called Dragon Wave for 130. Discard a Leaf Energy and an Electric Energy from this Pokemon. And we have a Giant Tail for 200. It does cost 5 energy cards, but with some double colorless in there, that wouldn't be too bad. Flip a coin if Tails' attack does nothing, though, which kind of is bad. Incur the wrath of this normally calm Pokemon at your peril, because it will smash everything to smithereens before it's satisfied. Okay. Violent. Wow, so hard to beat a reverse holo rare starter and holo rare pack. Got a dark energy here. And a switch. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. And a Pyukumuku. Oh, as well as a big Malasada, which we've not gotten before. How would be happy to see this. Heal 20 damage and remove a special condition from your active Pokemon. It does look pretty good though, doesn't it? Wow, what a pack that was. Alright, we're coming back, Getting some holos in there. What does Lunala have for us? We'll be starting this off with a Roggenrola, 70 HP. He's sitting on a rock there admiring the nice day. He's a Mantle Pokemon with an attack here called Smackdown for 20 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon has a fighting resistance, this attack does 50 more damage. Whew. The hexagonal cavity is its ear. It walks in the direction of sounds it hears, but if the sounds cease, it panics and topples over. Aw, poor guy. Ooh, finally another Alolan form. We have an Alolan Rattata. Looking pretty cool. It almost looks like he has a mustache with the little things coming off. This is really making me want to start our Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sun. I just gotta finish up the mystery dungeon first, I think. 40 HP with an attack here called Gnaw. And so this is blurry here, and it's not blurry, I mean, like, it's blurry on the actual card, it's not just blurry because of my camera. I assumed it would be normal type, but I'll have to do some research about what that's about. When the sun goes down, it becomes active. It runs around town on a chase for good food for the boss of its nest, Raticate. And we have a Chinchou. Oh, and a Paris. Not gotten this one yet. 60 HP. It's a mushroom Pokemon with a simple scratch attack for 30. Its eyes look really blue in this drawing. No matter how much it eats, the mushrooms growing on its back steal away most of the nutrients it consumes. Oh, that's kind of sad. Poor guy. And we have the crocheted polywag. Very cute. A reverse hollow rare Shinotic. Wow. 2 reverse hollow rares in a row. So this Shinotic evolves from Morlul, 100 HP. Shinotic has an ability called Illuminate. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may search your deck for a leaf Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. We also have Flickering Spores for 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. It emits flickering spores that cause drowsiness. When its prey succumb to sleep, this Pokemon feeds on them by sucking in their energy. Ugh. Creepy. So 2 reverse hollow rares in a row, but can we get a second hollow in a row? Nope, but we did get a Cosmo M. Very cute, very cute. 90. And we have the like sun and moon color themes on either side there. He is a Protostar Pokemon who evolves from Nebby. And we have Teleport as its only attack, sadly. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Motionless, as if dead. Its body is faintly warm to the touch. In the distant past, it was called the Cocoon of the Stars. And we have a Steel Energy. Nest Ball. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. And a Dartrix. Cute and sassy. Ooh, and an Alolan Persian. Okay, so finally we're getting some more Alolan type Pokemon. Evolves from an Alolan Meowth. He's got such a round head. 90 HP and Dark type. A classy cat Pokemon. Taunt, again with the blurry normal type or colorless type. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. We also have Claw Rend for 30+. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 30 more damage. Its round face and smooth coat, softer than most high-class velvet, have made this a very popular Pokemon in Alola. Cool, so gotta get a Alolan Meowth now as well. Here you go. So we've got 3 more boosters. 3 more chances for a GX or Holo card. Starting off with the common Torkoal. A young goose. I wonder what region he was imported from originally. A Rowlet with his cute little leaf bow tie. And a Nebby, aka Cosmog. And a Lillipup. A reverse holo uncommon Brionne. Always nice to get the starters in a reverse holo form as well. Ooh, and na we did get a holo, a Toxapex, which evolves from a Marini. Check it out. Look how creepy it looks waiting. And I think this like wave-like hollow looks really cool with the like underwater scene, don't you think? It's a brutal star Pokemon. And Toxapex has an ability here called Toxic Spikes. Whenever your opponent's active Pokemon retreats, their new active Pokemon is poisoned. And Venoshock for 50+. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 50 more damage. Woo! Toxapex crawls along the ocean floor with its 12 legs. It leaves a trail of Corsola bits scattered in its wake. Aww, poor little Corsola. Got a fighting energy. Ooh, and a Charjabug. This Charjabug has 90 HP. He looks to be hiding from the rain under a leaf, and has the attack Shocking Jaws for 20. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And Electric Ball for 50. From the food it digests, it generates electricity, and it stores the energy in its electric sac. Ooh, perfect, a Dragonair. That's awesome. So we have Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite now. Nice. This Dragonair has 90 HP. Dragon's Wish here. This Dragonair has an attack called Dragon's Wish. During your next turn, you may attach any number of energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon, which is very useful. And Tail Smack for 60. From time immemorial, it has been venerated by agricultural peoples as an entity able to control the weather. Here's the art again, because it's so pretty. And look at the little rainbow in the background there. And last up we have a Poison Barb, which is a tool. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. Not a bad pack at all. We've got 2 left. Well, plus 18 more. First up, we have a Yungoos, followed by a Rowlet, and a Nebby, with a little Lillipup, and Wingull, and a reverse uncommon Pinsir. We've not gotten a Pinsir so far. I'm surprised how many generations of cards Pinsir has showed up in. This Pinsir is a basic Pokemon with 110 HP. What? He's a Stag Beetle Pokemon with Roof Fling. Flip a coin. If heads, put your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your opponent's hand. He also has Guillotine here for 50 and just 2 Leaf Energy cards. One solid blow from its horns is enough to split apart a large tree. Its greatest rival in Alola is Vikavolt. And look, he like smashed through that tree there. And our rare is a Hariyama. I was wondering when this guy would show up. We've gotten quite a few Makuhita. So this Hariyama is a regular rare, 130 HP, and he is an arm thrust Pokemon. Almost 600 pounds as well. First attack here is push out for 60. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. And then this attack at the bottom, Megaton Slap Push for 130. It is known for its fantastic strength, but as it grows older, it focuses more on training Makuhita. And we have a Fire Energy, XP Share, nice, and a Alolan Raticate. Check him out. 120 HP. A mouse Pokemon with evil orders. Search your bench for a number of cards up to the number of your benched Pokemon, then put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. He also has Endeavor here for 60 plus. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads. This gourmet Pokemon is particular about the taste and freshness of its food. Restaurants where Eradicate live have a good reputation. That's very interesting. Kind of the opposite of what you'd think, huh? And look at his little chubby cheeks. And last up we have a Wishy-Washy. This is making me want to play Pokemon Sun and Moon again. Don't worry, I will definitely be doing our first Nuzlocke with Pokemon Sun. I just have not wanted to have 2 Pokemon Let's Plays on my channel like at one time, so as soon as we finish up Mystery Dungeon, which I will be filming more of tonight, we will get on to Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke. I've not done an official Nuzlocke before, so I'm excited to try it out with you guys. Ooh. I ripped it. Oops. I guess not all of them open as cleanly as this one here. First up in this last pack of this opening is Drowsy, strolling along on the beach. Oh! Oh, this is going to be a good one. Next we have a Crab Brawler. Followed by a Sandile, and I think you might have heard my Wii U just go off. This Sandile is our first of this booster box. 70 HP, an attack called Gnaw for 20, and Crunch for 30. He's a Desert Croc Pokemon, and this Crunch says, flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. It submerges itself in sand and moves as if swimming. This wise behavior keeps its enemies from finding it and maintains its temperature. So even though he's a common, it took us 18 booster packs before we got this Sandile. So maybe there are quite a few cards we still have not gotten yet. Oh, for instance, this Alolan Meowth. Aw, look how haughty he looks. He does the like holding your hand in front of your mouth, evil anime schoolgirl laugh, the ho 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 ho, the rich girl laugh. This Alolan Meowth has 70 HP, is a Scratch Cat Pokemon with Fury Swipes, again with that blurry colorless. 10 times, flip 3 coins, this attack does 10 damage for each heads. This Pokemon was not originally found in Alola. Human actions caused a surge in their numbers, and they went feral. They're prideful and crafty. Cute, cute. Oh, like a Pikipek. We've not gotten a Pikipek yet. 50 HP. Making a nice little hole in the tree there, looking for some grubs, I guess. He's a woodpecker Pokemon with Rock Smash as its attack. 10 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. This Pokemon feeds on berries, whose leftover seeds become the ammunition for attacks it fires off from its mouth. And if you can see up here, there's like a little bit of extra ink. We've got a reverse Sandygast, which is a common. And are you ready for the super shiny one behind it? Ooh, what could it be? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, Umbreon GX. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty card. Wow. I forgot that Umbreon and Espeon were supposed to be in this. I'm glad I forgot, because this is an amazing card. Wow. What a nice surprise. Check it out. Even the eyes glow. It's so cool. This Umbreon has 200 HP, an attack called Strafe. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, and it does 30 damage. It also has an attack called Shadow Bullet for 90. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. As well as a Dark Call GX. Discard 2 energy from your opponent's Pokemon. You can't use more than 1 GX attack in a game. So unfortunately that does not do damage, but I suppose it can be useful. Just keep wanting to like show off how hollow and cool it is. It almost looks like there's a dark nebula behind it or something. Wow, what a card. To the special pile for sure. And we got a Lightning Energy. Rainbow Energy. This card provides colorless energy. While in play, this card provides every type of energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, put 1 damage counter on that Pokemon. So that's unfortunate, but maybe it has a very special use case. And we have a Charge-a-Bug, which I keep wanting to say like Charge-Bug, but Charge-a-Bug. The battery Pokemon. And lastly, we have a Rotom-Dex to finish out the first half of our booster box opening. Well, so what a good first half. In this second quarter, however, let's review the cards. Of course, the beautiful Umbreon GX, Sandygast, a common reverse, Hariyama, regular rare, Pinsir, reverse, uncommon, Toxapex, holo rare, Brionne, reverse, uncommon, Cosmoem, regular rare, but since it's kind of like a legendary, I'm going to put it in the binder pile for now. We also have Shiinotic, reverse holo rare, Dragonite, holo rare, Incineroar, reverse holo rare, Gumshoos GX with all of that holo pattern. Hello, it's me, Christina. Shelder, reverse holo uncommon, Crabominable, regular rare, Surskit, reverse regular common, just common, Cloyster, regular rare, but we already have a reverse holo rare of him, Torracat, reverse holo uncommon, Masquerain, regular rare, and a Professor Kukui, reverse uncommon. Whew, well, these guys are going to go to the special binder. And to finish out this video, as I usually do, we will be sorting these guys by type, and then I'll be doing some crinkly type ASMR noises to fade out the video. Hope you like watching, and we'll be back for the other half of this booster box. Bye!